Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Hey guys, so I'm here to answer that question that has been looming among a lot of people. I'm not gonna say billions of people, that's hyperbole. But yeah, about this wonderful, great head of hair. I joke. But yeah, this color, how I got it this way, what did I do, and how you can get it too. So I'm gonna show you the products that I use, and I'm going to explain to you the process that I did in order to get it this way, because of course it's not it's not easy, and I can't just tell you the products I use. I need to tell you how I used it and how I got in order to get it like this. Now, a little disclaimer, I don't suggest this for everybody. The reason why I don't suggest it for everybody is because my hair does tend to be relatively strong, like really strong, compared to a lot of other people's hair, and that I don't know if that's like the Indian in me or something. No matter what I do, when I texturize it, it washes out really quickly. When I cream it, my cream, like it, my hair grows like extremely fast, and my hair is just really strong compared to like people that been creaming it. I don't cream it as often, so, or relax it, that's what you guys call it. I don't relax it as often as other people, but that's because my hair doesn't necessarily need it. I kind of more run it through, so that's how I get my hair to be so straight and easily manageable. um the Now, my history of color, when I started this channel, my hair was already red, but really and truly, the history of my hair, the first time anything ever happened to my hair when it got colored was that I had like this spray, and it would call something about in the sun or something like that. Sunning, something, it's basically something like sunning, and you sprayed it in your hair, and if you went in the sun or applied heat to it, it got lighter. That was the first thing. So yes, that was the first way in which I incorporated any kind of type of color other than my natural low light highlight in my hair. I didn't have much highlight or low lights, and I was really young, and I just bought it. They didn't know what I was buying when I bought it, and I just did it. By the time they realized what I was doing, I had already done it. I was in like grade 9. Um, I was like what, about 12 or 13. I was about probably 13. I was 13 when I did that. So I wasn't, it was really here and there. Um, what I did after that, now when I was in grade 11, when I was 16, um, yeah, about or when I was turning 16. Sorry for the lighting, guys. The sun is in a very awkward place because the mango tree is blocking it. Yes, I have a mango tree, and then I have like lacy kind of curtains, so it kind of makes my face look weird, and I look like I have weird eyelashes and stuff. Anyway, please excuse me for that. Um, what I did after that, when I was in grade 11, I was graduating, because we do graduate in grade 11, but we do continue on into sixth form, which is like an introduction to work that you do in tertiary education, college, university. And I was graduating though in grade 11, and I decided that I wanted to highlight my hair and so on. Um, my mother, she does have blonde hair, and if I could show you a picture, I would. I don't know, I might incorporate it, so if I do, it would be right here. Yeah, so she's blonde, and I decided that I always wanted to have blonde in my hair, because I figured if it looks good on her, it looks good on me. And I put blonde in my hair, and it was bright orange because they used the wrong developer with the basic white. They used like the 10 developer when mommy was usually using 40. So it was basically screwing up everybody's hair color, my hair color, mommy's hair color, and other people at my hairdresser. But they didn't tell us that that's what they were doing. Hence, I had a bad introduction to blonde hair. So, and when I was going back to school, because I was going back to high school, we're not allowed to color hair or anything like that. So I had to rinse it, and I had to rinse it dark brown with, I think it was Clara. I think it was Clara that I used. I used the dark brown rinse, semi-permanent hair color, and I put it over the blonde, so it made it look brownish blackish, but when it kind of started to wash out, it turned orangish. But by that time, it was like only my ponytail that was orangish because my hair grew fast, right? So after I left grade 12, there is a grade 13, but I didn't go. I wanted to pursue university. I was just too young to do it when I graduated in grade 11. So I came to university, and like I knew, but knowing that I having the knowledge at the beginning of summer when it was the end of like that national exam, those national exams like Caribbean, no, is it Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination? There you go. That was Cape. We had City and Cape. If you want to know about that, just ask me and I'll tell you. Yeah. So after those examinations are done, you finish before the regular school, and I have nothing else to give to the school. So I decided that I was going to cut my hair, which I always do, and I'll talk about cutting in another video. But yeah, I decided to cut my hair and dye it red. However, I must explain to you what happened. When you do bleach, I had to bleach my hair in order for it to show because my hair is naturally dark. Like you see that is kind of my hair color. So my hair is naturally dark. Rinse will not show on me. Dye will still not show that much up on me. And what I wanted was a bright red like that. In order to get that, you needed to bleach your hair. Anybody knows the cardinal rule: if you're going to bleach your hair, you cannot dye it the same day because your hair will break. It will be severely damaged and your hair will start to break and slowly fall off if your hair is that weak. So what we did, we creamed my hair. And no, I creamed my hair a couple months before. I bleached my hair when I at the ending of exams, and I rinsed it, putting on a semi-permanent color. However, they didn't have the semi-permanent color I wanted, so I ended up mixing it, and it ended up turning out not what I wanted, but exactly what I wanted. Because that wasn't my objective, but what I got, I loved it. And I just continued. However, the next time that I went back to rinse it, they didn't have the colors that I needed. So I changed it to what colors I use now. Because they always have this. They don't have what I used initially at the first time. I did dye it once, a couple of times when after I was allowed to dye it. I did, and I mean it was okay for a while, but I do like the drama that the rinse gives. So let me just show you what I use now. So you bleach it, and then you can wait like 2 or 3 weeks before you actually can dye it. But I am fine with buying my rinse every now and again, and I get about 2.5 uses out of it. um yeah, so it's pretty okay. I don't really mind because you will wash your hair eventually, and your dye basically works almost the same way because dyes aren't as reliable as I say, because by the time you wash it like 5 times, it reaches this really strange color that is really not the color that you want. Well, personally for me. So let me just show you. I'm reached 8 minutes already just explaining that. Okay, so the brand that I use is Avatar, and it's pretty not pricey at all. This is $270. This one is 295 just because of the type. This is Avatar Funky Colors. This is what gives you that pinky tone that you see in there. This, because this is the name of it is Berry Pink. This is Brighten and Fusion. What I started out with, I always had these. I started out with this brand. However, I had I can't remember. It was called Purple Red, which was a darker color, and I had Fuchsia put together. I'll insert a picture right here of what the initial color looked like. It's kind of weird though because I used my webcam to take the picture, and it wasn't that reliable. So I might put something like from a party, a picture from a party that I had my hair, and you can see that natural color.
I want to them for the one me set the chain. I could I want to them one day. Them I pretend we know I want friend. Clear up, but them for no
That color. When I went back though, this I think is what I had Bordeaux, which is, and in this bottle it looks kind of purple, so it's not really Bordeaux. It's a burgundish color, and fuchsia pink, very pink. I mean, is so pink it looks orange. So pink. Like the lighting is probably really bad, but yeah. That's what I use now to rinse my hair. I don't update this every time I go, so I go to the hairdresser every 2 weeks. So today, if I went yesterday, I would not rinse my hair. The next time I go, I probably rinse it the time after, because it doesn't make sense. That's just too much for your hair. So that's what I do. That's what I use. Once I always can find this. That's what I realized, the berry pink, that I can always find the berry pink, but sometimes I can't always find the Bordeaux, or I can't find the pepper red, or something like that. So one time when I couldn't buy this, I bought this one, which is Jasmine, which is a little bit more expensive. This is $580 plus tax. All of these are plus tax. This is much more expensive actually. This is cherry cola, which is dark. So that my boyfriend wanted to dye his hair, so I was like, okay, I'll use this. If you can kind of see it, it's kind of reddish. This is actually a little bit darker than this one, so I prefer this one much more. When I still have a lot left in this, and I bought this like from last year October or so. I don't necessarily want to use this one. When I couldn't find this one again, and I didn't want to use that one, I found a smaller bottle Avatar, which is probably $195 plus tax. That one was in burgundy, whichever one you want to call it, and it worked just fine. However, because the berry pink was a little bit larger, same brand by the way. Because the berry pink was a little bit larger, it came out more pinky, but I loved it. So that is how I get my hair to be this, and I basically told you the colors that I started with, because it all impacts on how this looks. Yes, and I do have to top up my bleaching every now and again, and you just have to time everything. So if you creamy hair or relaxy hair, you can't bleach it at the same time. You have to wait a while, like a month. Well, I wait a month. They say 2-3 weeks. I say a month. If you bleach your hair, you cannot dye. You wait 2-3 weeks or a month. But you can always rinse your hair. That's the easiest thing. Semi-permanent color is the easiest thing, and the least damaging thing that you can use. But I hope this video was helpful, and that you understood what I was saying, and that my accent isn't getting in your way. I have an accent, of course. I don't know, but yeah, I hope you understand what I'm saying, and I hope from what I just said you get a better understanding of what I did, how I got my hair this way, and how I maintain my hair. Now, I didn't always exactly want to tell people what I did, because I don't want people to follow me and get what I have, because a lot of people have been going red, but they're getting the wrong color. They're getting the color, like the common color. It looks good on me, I guess. I don't know if it's my skin color or whatever, but a lot of people have my red hair. So I'm not telling you this to go and buy the same exact thing. And I must tell you that everybody is different, and everything's going to react different. These things are going to react differently to you, because everybody's hair is different. My hair is stronger than yours. Your hair might break. I'm just saying to beware, and I'm not saying to be me and do exactly what I'm saying. You can, I mean, yeah, but if you bought me, don't say her. As you, if you see me, do say her, please. But yeah, I personally think that it's all according to how you want it to be. You don't exactly, it's not going to end up like this, and I promise you. Why I say that, I'm not trying to be negative, I'm trying to tell you to be aware of it. It's not, because everybody's hair reacts differently, and everybody's hair is going to lighten differently. Everybody's hair is going to take the color differently. It's gonna happen like that, and I'm just warning you before you go and do it and expect this and get something totally different. So I hope this was a very informative video, and it's kind of long, and I apologize for that. But have a nice day, peace and love, and remember, fabulosity begins with us, man. Bye guys.